AstraZeneca's first quarter performance has taken a hit from generic competition to Crestor, but the firm says the results are no surprise, and that it will swing back into the black this year. The drug's giant booked revenues of $5.2 billion for the quarter, marking a 4% drop from a year ago, or a 9% decline at constant exchange rates, while core operating profit plummeted 47% CER, to $896 million. Product sales in the quarter increased 3% to just under $5 billion, but were down 2% at constant exchange rates, as strong launches and continued growth of newer medicines were countered by generic erosion of Crestor sales. Oncology medicines turned in a strong performance with sales growth of 33% at CER, to $1.2 billion, driven by Lynparza, which generated $119 million, up 100% at CER, following regulatory approvals in the U.S., and Tagrisso, which pulled in $338 million, marking growth of 89% at CER, drugs falling under the firm's cardiovascular, renal and metabolism banner grew 8% at CER, to $900 million, including Brilinta, Ticagrelor, sales of $293 million, growth of 24% at CER, due to continued market penetration in acute coronary syndrome and high-risk paraprocedural myocardial infarction, and Farxiga, dapagliflozin, sales of $299 million, marking growth of 39% at CER, as the medicine continued to lead the market by volume. On the downside, sales of Bydureon, exenatide extended release, slipped 11% at CER, to $139 million, largely because of the impact of price pressures in the U.S. In the respiratory division, revenues remained level at $1.2 billion, a decline of 6% at CER. Symbicort budesonide, formoterol, sales dropped of 12% at CER, to $634 million, as competitive class pressures in the U.S. continued, while Pulmicort budesonide, sales grew 3%, down 3% at CER, to $346 million. As chief executive Pascal Soriot said, encouraging launches and strong performances from the firm's newer generation of medicines have kept the business on track for a return to growth in 2018. He also stressed that the first quarter performance was in line with our expectations and guidance for the year is unchanged. However, Andy Smith, analyst at Edison Investment Research, said, AstraZeneca's first quarter results disappointed on revenue at $5.178 billion, missing consensus estimates of $5.188 billion, and core EPS. Despite those estimates being pared back in recent weeks, AstraZeneca's headline from its results announcement trumpeted product sales benefiting from new product launches, but this too easily missed consensus product sales estimates of $5.046 billion, coming in at $4.985 billion. He also noted that the firm seemed to have stopped firing on most cylinders in Q1, with only externalization revenues, aka selling off the family silver, coming to the rescue, bearing consensus by about $50 million.